How have female role models given you strength and support on your journey to date?
That's a great, complicated question. So I've had good and bad experiences, and I want to be transparent with this because I think this is a really important point. Women can be the best supportive system in leadership roles, but they can absolutely be the most destructive at the same time. And here's what I mean by that. Women want other women to succeed, but at the same time, there's a struggle that's going on, which is a lot of comparison and judgmentalness. And I know this as being a female leader in a female company as well. When you have the kind of person that can really support you on your journey, women understand each other. We're also very intuitive creatures. We interact with a situation and a problem in a different way from men. Like if you remember the Sex and the City episode where she said, never cry, go outside to cry. I still think about that because when men get emotional, it's more of an anger response, but that's how you get your emotion out. Well, as women, we get our emotion out by crying. That's just the fact. We all do it. We all talk about how we do it in the bathroom because God forbid we would never want to do it in the boardroom. But I haven't met a successful woman today that hasn't told me she hasn't cried in the workplace. Not one. And I've met some incredibly talented, brilliant women. But if we see another woman do it, many women will be the first to criticize. And I struggle with this myself because we feel like we have to conform to a standard. And that standard is different for every single person. In fact, one of my favorite writers, Brene Brown, when she talks about management, she says, management is not about one canned response for your entire team. It's about empowering each individual person for their skills to shine. And that doesn't mean that it's carbon copy for every single person. It's different for every single person. And so the female 23-year-old from Pennsylvania may need one thing. The 40-year-old from whatever. Mm-hmm. Everybody needs a different sort of support system. Mm-hmm. And I think the women that really get that and really understand how to make people shine are amazing leaders. I think the women who are very critical and judgmental because there is an issue that they haven't dealt with can be very destructive. And I had this conversation with someone who works at Google recently, and we were talking about how female bosses have been some of the most terrifying bosses we've ever had, and how much we struggle with saying that out loud. Because by saying that out loud, we don't want other women to say, oh, now you're coming down hard on female executives. That's not my point. My point is, as women, we really need to get together and actually empower it. Not talk about how we're going to do it, but do it every single day. And that means, frankly, if you don't want your team to struggle with work-life balance, then don't expect them to email you all weekend long. We really have to stand up as leaders, and it's just like parents. We have to be the people we want our team to be. And I would love to see women do that together in a non-judgmental way.